And
It's
it
good to
is so
see you.
good to see you.
Great to see you. Great to be here.
Yes.
What a great day.
It really is. And I call this that it's the eating season, it's the cooking season. We
like
need the
that.
right tools.
You absolutely do.
And that's
you know
what we have here.
We do. You've seen me compete on a big network where we do a lot of cooking.
Yes.
Right? There's food on that network. I've also written cookbooks. I've taught so many people how to cook. I got to partner with HSN to make the best gear. And these are basically the best pans you're ever going to use. They are tri-ply. And if you look at the actual makeup of the pan, first I'm just going to show you. Let's just get into the pan.
Okay.
I also have these really cool little oil dispensers. I just want you to see the performance of the pan as I talk about it.
And you'll hear Jeff say the pan. It's actually two of them.
Exactly
because
right.
These are interlocking.
You should see they actually nest together. Again, look at the nonstick action of this pan. So talking about the construction. So most of the pans out there are cladded. We're talking about 3-ply. So there's stainless steel on the outside, right? There's an aluminum conductive core on the inside. And then there's another stainless steel, but it gets better because when you actually look at the finish, this is what we call those hybrid pans. What this pan does is inside this pan, it has a stainless steel and a very safe nonstick, a ceramic nonstick. Let's move over to the steak, and I'll show you really quick what this pan can do. If you look really, really close into this pan, what you're seeing is, usually you can't use metal in a nonstick pan.
Yes.
So usually you're like, freaking out, I can't do that. Don't let this scare you. If you look at the little Chef Jet logo that I put in there, the metal part is stainless steel, and sandwiched and wedged inside is a very safe ceramic nonstick coating. And ceramic means PTFE free, PFAS free. And what does that mean? I'm going to pull, the camera position is going to pull out and I'm going to flip the steak over. That's what that means right there. Perfect searing every single time. That's a restaurant sear, guys.
Yes,
I mean, that's the kind of sear that you're trying to get when you go to our restaurants all over the world. You could do this at home now, and it's no secret. This, you're right, it's really just technology. And I'll show you how we begin this, right? All I'm gonna do is, again, you always wanna dry off the protein that's going in the pan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because protein, water, makes moisture, makes steam, inhibits browning, so I'm gonna go right back into the pan there. And then, you know, we've created so many fun gadgets at HSN.
Yes.
I've got my gravity
mill
grinders, and they're actually made from ceramic so they don't corrode.
Nice.
So that's salt. This is pepper over here.
And you can pick those up. We've got those on hsn.com in metallic red. I think we even have in stainless as well.
Oh, you bet. Absolutely.
At these.
And then next door, we've got a little bit of hash going on. And what I've done here is, again, these are frozen potatoes. You don't have to go crazy there. Actually, can you give me a little salt? Would you mind giving me a little salt and seasoning? How's that sound?
I sure would. And this is as easy as turn it upside down and go.
That's exactly right. And then we'll mount with a little butter. I'm using all these French words. And look at that nonstick. What's happening is I'm not even doing any work there. We're barely using any fat. And those potatoes are just about good to go. What do you like in your cheddar? I mean, I like a scramble. You want to do a little hash and a scramble?
Yeah.
And again, I'm not worried because what I can do is I can make a little space.
Right.
And I can nest some eggs in there.
Oh, wow.
And then just look how fast they come up.
So you've got plenty of room.
You got a ton of room.
This is the entire meal and nothing's sticking.
Nothing is sticking.
And you've got heat all the way along the sides as well.
That's right. So, we don't have these funny discs. We don't have those little ranges. There's full aluminum conductive layer all the way up there. And then, I mean, I'm not done. This is actually going to go into the oven, and then we'll finish the bake in there as we go on to something else. And I'll let you guys
because
decide
this is
what
the
we
thing.
cook.
These are oven safe. You can put them on any range top as well. And you're getting two of them, and they interlock, and we're going to show you what that means. If you ever are making something that you want to do a flip on and those kinds of things, this is the exact duo that you want. What's really great is if you have always been kind of, well, I like the ease of nonstick.
Yes, exactly.
But I'm so used to, you know, the stainless, and I just don't know which way to go. Now you've got the benefit of both. And you've got the ease of use, and there's no like, oh, but you can't do this. Oh, but you can't do that. You can, however you like to cook, wherever you like to cook, stovetop or even in the oven, and they're beautiful enough to even take to the table. But since they hold heat, you will need a trivet.
You will need a trivet, and it's not just any trivet, I gotta say. Actually, I'll throw these French toast in there first.
See, now you're speaking my language.
Right? And that's what I'm saying. So we already got the custard in there. I put a little butter in there. And now I'm just laying the challah French toast down there. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna mount with a little more butter.
Okay.
Let it be delicious.
Yes.
As we come back to this steak here, I mean, that's it. So the nice thing about going into the oven as well, friends, is we make these really great little silicone handles, and these are made just for the Chef Jet pan. So when you do bake in here, because you can actually bake cornbread in these, we do that all the time.
Yeah.
The helper handles are good, but once this goes into up to a 500-degree oven, you could go into that oven, grab your pan, and now you're heat safe. You're not worried.
And you can pick those up on hsn.com as well, okay? So
bet.
everything that you see, and you see right there on the side, you've got the trivets and the drying racks. It's a 2-pack. They roll up when you're not using them, so they take up no space.
That's
but
right.
they are beautiful. Look at that. But they are beautiful, and they're big. So they will be able to accommodate. Look at that.
That's it. That's what they're meant for, right there. I got to say, though, these are not just for here. So it's a trivet first, but let's say I don't want it for a trivet. I'm going to roll it up and not store it. And if you're doing, look, the holiday time is happening right now, team. That's when you're like extra dishes, extra. This is also your drying rack. So it becomes a gorgeous drying rack. So here we go. I'm going to put it back down there. I've got extra dishes that I've cleaned.
Nice.
And now I've got somewhere to dry them. I'm going to go one step further. This is also a rack for inside the sink. Some of you that have those really big unibowl sinks, this will now actually go inside your sink.
Oh, great.
And it acts as a rack inside. So you can do all your soap. And I'm going to freak you out. It goes one more.
Do it.
Put this in the oven as a cooking sheet.
Seriously?
500 degrees. So how about crisping up pizzas? How about putting a pan under this?
Yeah.
And how about just keeping your food warm? So you've got the Christmas dinner, you've got Passover, and you just need to keep things warm at 150 degrees. Put the whole thing in the oven, and you're totally safe there. And again, they're silicone, they roll up. They are fantastic.
Go ahead and add those on, because as a matter of fact, as you're picking up your 2-pack of the interlocking hybrid nonstick skillets, these are 10 inches. This is that layering you were talking about.
Yes, exactly right. So let's talk about the construction. 3-ply, stainless steel, aluminum core, all the way up the sides, my friends. And then it's going to be stainless steel. And inside that stainless steel, we're talking about a ceramic nonstick. Plus, we've got the stainless steel etched in, and that's why you can get browning like this French toast. I'm going to show you what we've done. We've done steak. Now we're going to pan over to French toast, and look at that. That's exactly the kind of browning you're going to get.
It's perfect.
And let's say this is all done here, and I know the French toast is done. We can move right on to the next dish. So I'm going to plate that French toast. And then if you look at this pan, I've already got some what we call beurre noisette, so brown butter in here. And I can pick.
So much better in
we
French.
made some proteins. How about some cranberry sauce? So I'm just going to throw the cranberries in there, a little bit of brown sugar, and I'm always using the right tools, not just for cooking, but also these tongs right here. These are the Chef Jet tongs. And what we do is I've put my logo in just about everything, but very cool, 500-degree silicone. I've got the little mechanism, but it's also got a kickstand. So who wants to touch food and then all of a sudden have these tongs be put on the table? You can simply just put them down there.
Oh, brilliant.
And you're good to go.
You've thought of everything.
We've thought of everything. We've thought of everything. So all right, back to cranberries. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, this is the deal. Today, you're getting both of them because they do interlock. Obviously, you can see you can use them separately, but they do interlock. You're getting both of them for less than $50. Our regular price on these would be about $100.
Exactly.
So let's just, if these are for your kitchen or you're getting them as a gift for the culinary expert on your list, they are gonna love them, but do take advantage of this because we only have Chef today.
That's right.
And then that's it for the rest of, until, before Christmas. So I don't want you to miss out. You see, nothing's sticking.
No, and I'm gonna show you in this middle pan here, I plated my hash, and I've got, this is what's the remnants of my hash here. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna clean this pan out. And this is a chef clean. So I've got a wet towel. These are the remnants of all those potatoes and cheese and eggs. There's the potatoes, there's the cheese, there's the egg. I've literally just wiped out the pan. You can go deep into that pan and look how clean that is. That had food in it like 10 seconds ago. Now I'm preheated, I'm ready to go into the next dish. And let's see, how about stir fry?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So we've done every day, we have day parts, we've done a little sweet. I say we do stir fry. So this pan is already preheated. I'm gonna use the Chef Jet oil dispenser, and I can clock it to exactly 2 tablespoons, and I'm happy with the 2 tablespoons there.
Oh, that's perfect. That oil dispenser's coming up, just so you know. If you don't want to wait, go ahead and shop on
right.
hsn.com. Just type in Chef Jet Tila, and everything that we have available is going to be right there. 5 flex pay on everything, just so you know, all right? And look at this. You popped it right in the pan that you just wiped clean.
Oh, that's it. And these are actually my pork bites here. Again, just type in Chef Jet. I mean, you know, we really try to create a whole ecosystem here. Yes. These are seasoned teriyaki pork bites. They're fully cooked. They come frozen. You slack them off, or you put them, or you just put them in the, leave them in the fridge from the freezer, or you put them in your air fryer. Yeah. And they're already seasoned. So I'm going to put a little bit of broccoli in there.
You know, it looks so easy.
Yeah.
It looks so easy when you do it, but that's the thing. You said you don't have to be a pro to kind of cook like one.
You absolutely never need to be a pro to cook like one. But you know what you do? You need the pro gear. If you have the right equipment, you don't have to worry. And in terms, and again, I've got the stir fry going, and this is maintaining a lot of heat here. What I'm going to do is I'm use the right utensils. So these are my 4-piece utensil set. You get the Asian shovel. You get the regular. Yeah, you get
the Asian
I got
shovel.
it. I called the shovel, right? Because here's your spatula.
Yeah.
And here's your shovel.
Okay.
Right, and you want to use a spatula for just about anything else. You use the shovel when you're like, hey, I'm stir frying tonight. And then I'm also going to give you the slotted spoon.
Yes.
And I'm going to give you the regular ladle.
I need these in my life.
We need
you do too. You can see them right there on the side. 5 Flex makes these just under $6 to get home. And look at how long
and
they are.
check these out, by the way. They're seamless stainless steel.
Oh, these are nice.
There's no welds. There's no seams.
It's all one piece.
Oh, it's all one piece, and it's fully stainless steel. So you know what? If you've, gosh, we